Prairie Ecology. The prairie is a natural ecosystem. Eco means house. An environment is a home. System is a word that comes from another word meaning place together. An ecosystem is a place where plants and animals fit together. The tallgrass prairie is a special kind of ecosystem. Read about ways 3 animals live in the tallgrass prairie. Then you will understand more about how things fit together there. Above the prairie, you will see the skipper butterfly. It depends on the plants here throughout its life. Butterflies begin life as an egg. The female butterfly lays eggs on a plant. She lays them inside a shell to protect them. The larva of a butterfly eats through that shell. What is a larva? It looks like a hairy worm. Its outside is flexible, but tough. Scientists also refer to this form of the butterfly's life as a grub. It has no wings. It also is called a caterpillar. The larva eats the plant leaves. As it eats, the larva grows quickly. The larva molts. That means it sheds its outer layer of skin. It does that because it needs to grow. The old skin is too tight. After some time, the larva makes a pupa. A pupa is a kind of shell. Inside that shell, it does something really surprising and wonderful. It turns into a butterfly with wings. That takes about 2 weeks. The butterfly starts out with wings that are damp from being inside the pupa. They have been crumpled inside the pupa. So the first thing it does is spread its wings. It takes the butterfly about 20 minutes to spread its wings and dry them. Then about 2 hours later, the butterfly is ready to fly. Then the skipper flies to find food in the tall grass prairie. On the ground, you will find the ground squirrel. This animal is about 1 foot long and lives in big families. It has a brown coat to camouflage it when it moves along the ground. Animals use camouflage to blend in with their habitat. It is a kind of protection. The ground squirrel is an herbivore, meaning it eats plants. Since it eats grass, there is plenty of food in the prairie. Sometimes it eats insects too. It hibernates in the winter. On the ground in the past, you would have seen the bison. This big herbivore grazed on plants. The bison served as a kind of gardener for the prairie. It ate weeds. A weed is a plant that is not native to the environment, so when weeds started to grow in the prairie, the bison would get rid of them. Without the bison, the weeds might take over the land that the prairie plants needed, so the bison helped the prairie to maintain balance. A balanced environment is a place where plants and animals have what they need to survive.